someone said that you're coming by. Let me know when you're here, meet me up for a smoke outside. I regret what I said, didn't mean it. Yeah, believe me, I guess I'll take it back. There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. I know that summer was a big mistake. I just hope that we're still okay. You always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, damned if we give in what we...
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Lisa. Today's reaction video is going to be a Joyner Lucas reaction. This is to the official music video for his track Just Like You, and I had somebody ask about me reacting to this, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. It was a little while ago actually that they said that they suggested that I react to this one. It is along the topic of suicide, so a trigger warning: if you get kind of easily upset by things like that, then it may be best to kind of perhaps not watch this. I obviously haven't heard this song, I've never seen the video, this is a first time reaction, so I don't know what to expect in this one. It's possibly going to be quite emotional, but yeah, just a warning, it is, I've been told it's about the topic of suicide. So yeah, I'm wanting to get into this just because it covers that topic, and I think it's really important to kind of put those songs out there and bring awareness to them so that it gets people talking about mental health and issues about suicide awareness and important issues like that, really, with regards to people, just the society in general. And it's not to glorify it in any way. Obviously it is literally just to bring awareness and to just try and open up people's minds and hearts about this particular subject, and you know, hopefully try and get people to understand that, you know, everyone has their struggles, and some people deal with struggles a lot better than others, and some people really do they really do have a hard time with it. So yeah, it is literally just to bring awareness. It's not to glorify it in any way. It's you know, I'm guessing it's going to be quite an emotional reaction, and obviously, like I say, for some of you it could be quite upsetting and triggering. I'm going to try and hold it together, and obviously I'll give my honest reaction to it. So without further ado, let's get into this one and see what Joyner Lucas has for us. Here we go.
Nothing like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be anything like you. I don't wanna be just like you. Look, I don't wanna be no fuck nigga. I don't wanna sell drugs, nigga. I don't ever wanna fuck mad hoes and then claim I can't find love with them. I don't wanna be no super thug. I don't ever wanna get tripped up. I don't wanna get drunk and high, spend all my time in the strip club. Look, I don't ever wanna go to jail and shit, serve time and get bail and shit, be a bum and start stealing shit, fuck around and die and go to hell and shit. Yo, I don't wanna be jobless, and I don't wanna be heartless, run around trying to start shit, picking fights, thinking I'm hot shit. Yeah, I don't wanna become vengeful, and I ain't into what you're into. Pray to God I don't run into someone just like you. My one issue, hope one day that shit does hit you, cause you so goddamn judgmental, and I don't wanna, look, I don't wanna be nothing like you. I don't wanna be anything like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be anything like you. I don't wanna become just like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be nothing like you. hopeless. A pretty girl with no focus. A single mom with like 4 kids. Never had much, never owned shit. With no school, no diplomas. Dropped out and don't know shit. Steady sticking my nose in on your business, spreading rumors. I don't wanna be chasing guys. Half ratchet, half sanctified. Giving all your friends lame advice. Always going out, can't stay inside. Yeah, I don't wanna become trife. Content with my fucked up life. Little attitude, acting uptight. Never had a clue, but I love fights. No, I don't wanna smoke cancer sticks. Going out every chance I get. I love the truth, but can't handle it. Trying to cover bruises with bandages. But I hope one day that shit does hit you. Cause you so goddamn judgmental. And I don't wanna have. I don't wanna be nothing like you.
Sorry, I just want to pause it there just to give my first impressions. I mean, I'm loving the visuals of this. It's so poignant and powerful because obviously you have kids that are kind of saying this sort of stuff to their parents. And obviously their parents have got their struggles, they've got their issues, they're kind of stuck in a rut with different things. Obviously, I know this is a video and this is, you know, not real life as such. But sadly, saying that for some people it actually is. And kids get caught in the middle of all of this when their parents just can't seem to get out of this vicious cycle of just not doing so great and just making all the wrong choices and not thinking about the consequences and the knock-on effect that it's not only going to have on them, but it's also going to have on the kids as well. And the kids are witnessing all this and they're learning from it and they're picking up on it that, is this like normal life? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Because obviously kids learn from adults around them, and particularly their parents. And sadly for a lot of kids that they go down the same road as their parents do if their parents are kind of doing stuff like this, like is mentioned in the video. I mean, I love the delivery on it. Like I said, the video is awesome, just really hammers home these points, makes it really, really powerful. And just the fact that, yeah, these kids are miming this and it's like they're saying it to the parents. It's making the parents stop and think, like, is that what my children think of me? Is that how they see me? And yeah, I mean, the delivery on it is awesome. I love the beat and the instrumental. I don't think I've like heard anything quite like this from Joyner Lucas before. I mean, I haven't reacted to a whole load of his stuff, but I've reacted to a few now. But the beat and the instrumental is something completely different to what I've heard so far, the reactions that I have done of his. I mean, I'm just loving the whole message behind this about essentially just, you know, particularly if you're a parent, but just anybody in general, but particularly if you've got kids that are watching your every move and learning from you, you've got to it gets to a point where you've got to step up and you've got to realise that everything you're doing has an impact on them. And we all make mistakes, of course. No parent is perfect, far from it. I am far from perfect. But yeah, sometimes you just have to stop and think about, you know, the consequences in the long run. It's fine while you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself and you're kind of being a little bit selfish. And that's not to say, you know, don't obviously think of yourself and your own, you know, mental health and your own life, even if you have kids. But ultimately, when you're doing destructive stuff and you're going down a destructive path and making wrong choices, it's not just you that's going to have to suffer the consequences, it's going to be your kids as well. So I mean, I love this. Like I said, really, really powerful, really poignant. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this goes, because like I say, I did get told about this and it was recommended that I react to it, and it covers the topic, the person told me that it covered the topic of like suicide awareness. So yeah, I'm just interested to see where it's going to go. Is it going to be from the kids' point of view, or is it going to be from one of the parents' points of view? Not too sure. But yeah, let's carry on and see what happens.
I don't wanna be anything like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be anything like you. I don't wanna become just like you.
So sad.
I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be just like you. I don't wanna be nothing like you. I need someone to look up to, a role model I can run to. When I feel lost and I'm confused and I'm out of touch with my young roots, I need confidence, all that I can get. And I love you and your common sense, Cause lately I've been trying to live this thug life and I'm not convinced. Look, I love how you handle your own. Glad you are the king to your own castle. You handle life when it's thrown at you. Never curl up, never fold fragile. I need you to be here regardless. Teach me how to be there for my kids. Show me how to be fearless often. I need real guidance, I ain't scared of options. Because of you, I got a clearer conscience. Because of you, I'm not scared of monsters. Because of you, I'm not afraid of failure. When life was blurry, you made it clearer. And God forbid if you died now, I know that I'll be well taken care of. I know that you'll be there waiting for me.
I just wanna be just like you.
I love these camera shots. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to leave that up on the screen. There's wow, yeah, there's the hotline number. I presume that's the suicide prevention number, or some a mental health awareness hotline number that people can call if they're struggling with whatever issue that is. And even, you know, if people are thinking about taking their own life and they need some help, they just need somebody to talk to. And sometimes that's all people need when they're really going through a hard time, is just to know that somebody is there to listen, even if they're not, you know, the person's not giving advice and, you know, they're not physically helping them out of that situation. Sometimes just to talk and offload about your issues is enough to kind of make sense of stuff that's going on, where, you know, when your mind's like really jumbled and unclear. And sometimes just literally saying it to somebody without any, you know, somebody that hasn't got any judgment, that doesn't even give advice, that doesn't even talk, you know, sometimes just venting is enough for some people. It can mean everything. It can make all the difference between that person essentially giving up and possibly taking their own life in the most extreme worst case scenario, you know, or continuing to go off the rails, or saying, right, I know what I've got to do. You know, I've talked about this, my mind's clearer, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Now I can see what I need to do to make this right, or to change the situation and to get out of this. So, I mean, if my advice is, anybody that you know in your life, or that you know of, even if you don't know them that well, if you know that somebody is struggling, someone's going through a hard time, even just saying, are you okay? How are things? Do you want to talk? Even if that person says, oh, I'm good, you know, you might know different, that they're going through, you know, hard stuff. But even if that person says, oh, you know, I'm fine, I'm okay, everything's okay, I'll be all right, I don't need to talk, no, I'm good. Just to kind of, just for that person to know that you're there, and, you know, just to kind of give that reassurance and say, if you ever do want to talk, even if you don't want advice, you don't want me to say anything, you just want to vent to somebody, I'm here for you. Whether that be family, friends, or even just people that you might see on the school drop off or the school pick up, and you know that you've kind of heard through the grapevine maybe that they're going through a hard time, or they seem a little bit stressed or a little bit down, and you know, your intuition sort of like picks up that someone's struggling a little bit, just to even just go over and acknowledge them, and to make them aware that, you know, I see you, I know that, you know, you're going through a bit of a rough time at the minute. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Sometimes just planting that seed in someone's mind can actually be enough for them to know that they have somewhere to go. And, you know, that's what it's all about. It's about, I believe it's about helping people, and just knowing that someone's got somebody to turn to. And sometimes actually that's the best way, if they know that they can talk to somebody that they don't even really know that well. Sometimes, you know, that is what some people need. Hence why people phone in with these hotline numbers and they talk to a complete stranger, somebody that they know they're not going to see, they're not going to meet, they're not going to get to know very well. There's no obligation to get to know that person. You know, it sometimes that is enough, because they know that there's going to be no judgment. And I think it's important that if we kind of put ourselves across to others that are in need of a little bit of help, and we put ourselves across that way, that we're not going to pass judgment, we're not going to, you know, if you don't want advice, then that's fine. If you just want me to listen, that's okay. I think that can mean the world to a lot of people. So it's really important, I think, that we just look out for one another, and just be compassionate, and be mindful about, you know, the people that are around you. And you know, if you know someone that's struggling, then reach out, whether they're close to you or not. So yeah, I mean, I loved this. I loved the message behind it. I loved the fact that it was so impactful with the kids miming the lyrics and you know, featuring the kids in, and just, you know, showing that knock-on effect that some bad choices, particularly as a parent with young kids, it can have a knock-on effect. It can send them spiraling down a road that's not great, and it can get them into trouble as well. So it's not just about you, particularly when you're a parent. It's not just about you anymore. And yeah, I loved that. I loved the message, and I'm really glad that I got to see this. Yeah, so thank you very much for suggesting this one. I can't remember, sorry, forgive me who it was, but if you're watching this, thank you so much. Yeah, really loved this one. Brilliant delivery. Like I say, the beat and the instrumental was awesome. It wasn't too much. It didn't overpower the message of the song. Loved this. Perfectly done. Brilliantly delivered. Another great one from Joyner. So if you enjoyed this too, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more Joyner Lucas reactions, hopefully coming very soon, and reactions to other artists on Thursdays and Sundays, and also Tom McDonald music every Tuesday for Tom McDonald Tuesday. And also, if you're an a cappella fan or home free fan, then please come back every Friday and check out my Home Free Fridays, where I react exclusively to home free's music. I'm really looking forward to doing some more of those. And yeah, I'm really enjoying my deep dive into home free music, because they have a huge catalogue and I've got a lot to catch up on. So yeah, come back for that one if you're a home fry, or if you love a cappella music or vocal groups like them. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Bye.